Hey guys, welcome back to Just a Geek in the Garage. So today I want to go over this Icon digital circuit tester. So this thing has been out for a little while, maybe about 5-6 months or so, and it retails for about 80 bucks. So I've been holding off on buying it, even though it really kind of intrigued me when it first came out. But it happens to be on sale this week for $64.99. If you're watching it when this video first comes out, they're doing their parking lot sale. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up, and I've been playing around with this guy for a few days. If you guys don't know my background, I kind of cut my teeth doing electrical work, diagnostic work on cars, a long time ago, and did that for many, many years. So I have a lot of different, circuit testers, logic probes, etc. So when Icon came out with one, I was like, you know what, I'm usually happy with most of Icon's stuff. Let me kind of check this thing out. So let's kind of get right into it, and I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, and what I recommend buying it, or maybe buying something else instead. So the basic breakdown of this guy is, it comes with this right here, where it comes with the clip that is attached to it, and you can basically attach this to negative or positive, and then you're going to basically touch the tip here to the opposite, either negative or positive, and it's going to test the circuit for you, tells you if there's power, and then if what you're touching, what the polarity is, whether it's positive or negative, and then it's going to display the voltage on here as well. And this works anywhere from 3 to 49 volts. So basically, when you're dealing with automotive stuff, it's perfect. So, and it also comes with a bunch of these interchangeable shanks, as you can kind of see here. And this is what intrigued me about this particular set, because a lot of the ones I've had in the past either are very limited in the shanks that it comes with, or the tips, or it doesn't have interchangeable tips at all. So I'll kind of tell you what each one is for, but basically what I'm going to do is just use the basic one as we're kind of testing here, and go from there. One thing right off the bat that was kind of interesting to me as I've been playing around with this is, as you can see right here, there are a lot of threads on there. So when you're kind of changing things over, it takes forever. Like for me, maybe a small complaint, but I think, it would have been nicer if the threads were either shorter, or the actual part was shorter, or the threads were bigger, just to make it easier. But again, that's just kind of a nitpick on this particular guy. But this is going to be kind of your basic shank right here. It's insulated, and then it has just the tip that you can touch to the wire. Super sharp, so you got to be careful with that, but it is designed to pierce the jacket on wires. It also comes with this little guy right here, where basically one side is going to screw into this, and then the other side, one side is going to go into here, and the other side you can basically put tips like this alligator clip right here if you want to just clip it permanently onto a wire. It comes with a larger clip here as well that does the same thing, and then it comes with this this piece right here, which I'll go over in a second, that also clips into here, and then just one really long shank as well if you need it. Now, the one piece that I really thought was cool with this one is this guy right here. So this one, once you have this black piece on here, this clips on there as well. And basically what you do, and let me kind of use this as an example of a wire, is you would basically, if you're looking for a wire, especially if you're doing under dash work where it's hard to kind of isolate a wire and poke it and do all that kind of stuff, is if you can isolate the wire and just get it right in here, and I apologize, it's not really focusing, but you're going to twist this right there, and then you can see that white piece come out, and then the white piece is going to kind of hold it in place. And then let me kind of take this out just to show you what it does from there. Okay, this is a pretty good angle. So it does that, and then you can see right there, it's going to probe right into the jacket of the wire while isolating it away from other wires. So this piece right here, I thought was one of the main reasons that I was going to purchase this guy. So let me kind of go over some testing, and then I will give you some comparisons to other options basically, and then give you kind of my final opinion on what I think about it. So I got a 20-volt battery here from Bauer, just for this basic testing here. It's fully charged, and I just put some of these, I put something in the terminals here just so we can basically test them out. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to put this on the negative, because that's a lot of times that's kind of what we're doing. We'll ground this somewhere in the car when we're looking for a positive wire. So I'm going to put it right there, and then hopefully this shows up on camera. Actually, let me move this a little bit like that, and there we go. So it's showing right there. It's at 20.4 volts, plus 20.4, and then that light right there is red. So what it's showing is that the one that we're touching is red. So that's pretty cool. It gives you the exact voltage. It gives you the polarity of what you're touching, so there's no real guesswork there on what you're doing. And then you can also do the opposite if you want to. And if you're looking for a ground wire or a negative wire, you can go ahead and put it on a positive wire that is positive. And then same thing right here. Now it's going to give you that negative 20.4, and the LED right here is going to light up green to let you know that you're touching a negative wire and not a positive wire. So super basic operation. I mean, that's basically it. It reads anywhere from 3 to 49 volts, like I mentioned before, and that's what you're getting. So, having said that, I think for the price of what this is, I think you're kind of overpaying for what it does. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very nice feeling package. The box is really nice. All the different, shanks that interchangeable, I think are a really good option. But for $80, I feel like this thing is not quite what it's cracked up to be, or what it could be. And let me kind of explain, why I think that. And, please leave in the comments if you guys, especially if you disagree with me, and let me know if you think that this thing is worth the money or not. And one kind of sad thing for me is, I usually like Icon products, and this is kind of, I think, a rare miss for them. And let me bring out something just to kind of show you exactly why I think that is. So I have a couple of testers here. So the first one is actually going to be just another tester from Harbor Freight. This is actually their Logic Probe, retails for about $10. The main difference here is it comes with these two right here. So you're basically going to clip into positive and negative. So let me do that real quick. All right. And the reason why I think something like this is much more useful is, yeah, it might be a pain initially to set up the positive and negative, but now I don't have to go and reverse, and put this on something else. I can just simply touch. If I touch positive, there's the red light. If I touch negative, let me get here. There we go. There's the green light. Simple as that. Now, this one doesn't have things like the actual voltage readout or anything like that, but in a car, for the most part, you're basically looking for positive or negative, or at least I used to for most of the things that I was working on, or else I would, bust out, an actual multimeter or something like that. But again, I think something like this is much more useful, where you set it up. A lot of these things have like cigarette lighter adapter plugs, if for cars that still have that, and things like that, where you can just go around and touch, oh, this is positive, this is negative. These things are also computer safe, so you're not going to accidentally push ground through a wire that you shouldn't be pushing through and fry a factory computer, which sadly I have seen happen with some of my coworkers, and someone getting almost fired for doing that. It's a very, very expensive problem to fix, because they were using something more like this, which is just this was one of the first things that I ever kind of used, which is your main kind of circuit tester, where again you kind of just ground it and then you touch positive, and then the second you touch positive, as you can see right there, it's going to light up for you, and it's also reversible. But the one negative about something like this is you don't know, you can't tell if you are touching negative. Is that not coming off? You can't tell if you're touching negative or positive. It's gonna work either way. And the other thing is, because it is just such a simple circuit with just a light in there, sometimes you can, again, fry a factory computer with sending a ground into the wrong wire. So, for $10 for that first Logic Probe that I showed you, I honestly think is more useful to me than something like this. Do I see a place for this? Definitely. But I just don't see the pricing for it, to be honest with you. I mean, $80 retail for something like that, where a $10 item from the same store, I think, can accomplish, a lot for what a lot of people need. Because, again, I can get their $5 or $10, $20 multimeters and do much more than something like this. Granted, the form factor is nice. And one other thing I kind of wanted to mention, I know that there's, other options that are similar to this, but this is not that dissimilar from the one that I just showed you from Harbor Freight, like this. The one negative of this one, other than no voltage readout, is that the shanks are not interchangeable. You're basically stuck with something like this. This is a really old Bluepoint tester that I've had forever. This was kind of my main go-to when I was doing any testing in cars back in the day for me. And same basic concept. I'm not going to actually bust it out, but I'll just, same thing as this one right here, which is you plug in the positive and negative, and then you simply just touch this to the wire, and then it will give you either a green or red readout to let you know if it's positive or negative. And it does come with a few options. It has a banana jack right here. It has the an alligator clip and then a longer shank if that one is not sufficient. So, so I think if Icon would have made something more like this, and just basically just added the voltage readout to it, I think maybe at that point it would be worth $80 or something close to it. But in its current configuration, honestly, it pains me to say, I would say skip this Icon and maybe get something else instead. So, tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? Did you guys buy this? Do you like it? Were you slightly disappointed like I was? Again, I'm glad I bought it. I'm not planning on returning it, but it's something where I just think they could have given us more bang for the buck, or at least saved a few dollars out of our wallets. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.